In this video, I'm going to be reviewing some DecoArt metallic paints. I have copper, I have royal ruby, I have bright copper, and I have rose gold. All right, so directions say to shake well. Okay, I already shook them before. All right, so what I have here is just a couple squares, or 4 squares, and I put some tape over them. And the reason I did that is because I had a test sample here, and it's quite a wet paint, so it's going to end up making the paper wavy. So I'm going to try it with the tape and see how that goes. And just for reference, let's see. These are some actual copper screws. All right, so let's begin with the bright copper, which is this one. Okay. Bright copper. Let's see how. It's kind of dirty. Should be okay. Oh, let me try to get that on camera. So this one's quite nice. It's let's see. I'll get that for the full square, and I'll try to make it as smooth as possible. Let's see. It's going to be tricky with the paint, with the tape on the paint. I'll just try to. So it's going to be a little bit bumpy, and hopefully it'll just flatten out. Okay, so there is bright copper. I'll zoom into these after. Okay, so the next up, let's do rose gold. Rose gold, yes. So I'm using a different brush for each one. Okay, rose gold. Let's see. And the reason I bought these paints was because I have a Honeywell thermostat that has an olive green metallic paint on it, but the paint needs a bit of redoing. So I thought, kind of looked for some metallic olive green paint. I kind of doubt I'm going to find anything close. And I don't even know if it's worth trying to repaint it olive, matching the original color. I think I'm just used to the original color, but I don't think the actual original color looks that good. I think if I was to choose it, I mean, I don't even think they make it in that color anymore, and I think that's probably because most people think that it does not look good. Okay, so next up is copper. Okay, so let's see, get that on camera. Okay, so yeah, copper's has a orangey, reddish. So I would say it's more red than. You can tell I'm an artist, right? My brilliant brushstrokes. Okay. It's all right, and what's next? Yeah, ruby rose. So yeah, sometimes it's nice to see a video of people showing stuff. So maybe if someone sees this video and before they actually buy, they can decide which color, seeing them side by side. And this is just natural sunlight coming in right now. I know the lighting's going to really change how it looks in any particular situation, setting. Okay, so that's quite an awful job. Oh, what am I doing? I'm touching up the wrong one. Tainted sample. Okay. So I will see if this makes any. I will put these screws there, just so that is pure copper. And I will take the camera and hopefully get in close. Okay, so that was the rose gold. And that's the bright copper. And I think it's going to look a lot shinier once it dries. So there's the ruby rose. And there is the copper. For example, come over here. Bright copper. It's kind of hard to pick up on camera. Trying to get it to show a little bit of a reflection. Okay. Okay, well, it's kind of hard. It seems like it's hard to pick up on camera the shine. If I do, okay, that's a bit better. That angle kind of catches the light. Yeah. All right, so I'll do the same thing. I'll wait for this to dry, and then I'll come back and continue the video. All right, it's been a couple hours and the paint is dry, mostly dry. So let me move these copper bits out of the way. And what I will do is I will just put these squares side by side. Okay, it's bright copper. As you can see, the light. I really like the bright copper. Okay, and let's say the ruby rose. Okay, and I'll put it right. So put it side by side so you can see. So they are very close. The ruby rose is maybe has a touch more red, but I think it's just it would be very hard to tell the difference between bright copper and ruby rose. Let me get the well, the rose gold is obviously very different. Okay, so I put the rose gold so you can see. And yeah, the texture, I did a very sloppy job, so I think you could make it much smoother and it would be shinier. Okay, there we go. That's a nice angle. Yeah. So that's rose gold, bright copper, and ruby rose. And let's get the copper in there. So yeah, I would say the copper looks more orange, a little more orange than the other two, the top two. And just for comparison, here's actual copper color. Yeah. So yeah, these paints, they clean up really well. And I think that's it for this video. Not much else to say. I mean, if you're looking for some metallic paint, those are your kind of options for copper-like colors. All right, have a good day.